Hello. You came later than I expected. I've been waiting.
never believed that one man could end a war by himself. But you alone were able to put an end to this tragedy. Thank you.
"4,801 hunters participated in the final Jeju Island raid. 727 awakened civilians were called to arms. 64 awakened beings and 32 civilians died in battle. The death toll was dismal, but the final raid had the least number of casualties compared to the previous attempts.
So, you're planning on forming your own guild? Certified S-rank hunters don't need to obtain a guildmaster's license. You just need to make a phone call to the Hunters Association. By the way, did you cast some kind of barrier on Jeju Island?
Pardon?
Some of the hunters who were sent to the island for cleanup ended up losing consciousness. So I was wondering if you maybe had cast a barrier and forgotten about it.
No, I didn't do anything like that. What did the hunters and soldiers say?
They have no recollection of the events that happened before they lost consciousness. Frankly speaking, we have no way of even knowing whether or not magic is to blame.
Could it have been a trap left behind by the ants?
Mr. Go.
I'm sorry, I must get going. Thank you for your time.
I should head back too.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Sung. My name is Adam White, and I'm a senior official from the Federal Bureau of Hunters. You can just call me Adam.
What business do you have with me?
I would like to share some information with you, Mr. Sung. There's probably not a single nation or institution in the world that can provide you with the information I'm about to share. Besides us, that is. Our deputy director wishes to have a meeting with you in person. Would you like to go meet with him?
I'll give it some thought and give you a call.
An upgrader is an awakened being who can enhance the abilities of another. Ever heard of them before?
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Michael Connor, and I'm the Deputy Director of the Federal Bureau of Hunters. Let me get straight to the point. They usually take anywhere from 1 to 2 years to be processed. However, we're willing to make an exception for you. I can snap my fingers and make you an American citizen. Just say the word.
I came here because Mr. White told me that you had some information to share with me. Is it really possible to upgrade a hunter's abilities?
Actually, I'd like for you to meet someone. The only person in the entire world known to be capable of enhancing an awakened being's abilities. I present to you Miss Norma Selner. Miss Selner, please explain to Mr. Sung here the scope of your powers.
Every awakened being has a limit to their natural strength. No one can surpass their limit, alone, that is. A hunter's rank will always stay the same unless they undergo a second awakening. However, I have the power to help them reach beyond their initial potential. Through a process of 3 stages, I can lift their limitations.
But Miss Selner requires a long period of rest every time she uses her powers, so only 3 or 4 awakened individuals are able to receive her aid each year.
How effective is this process, exactly?
It's different for each person, but after going through all 3 stages, the individual will experience anywhere between a 20% to 30% increase in strength.
This gift is just a taste of what we have to offer, Mr. Sung. Hunters with the Federal Bureau receive preferential benefits in every regard.
You don't have to make a decision right away. We're just easing you into things today. Just think of this as a complimentary service, Mr. Sung. Look into my eyes closely. This is the first step. Goto Ryuji was strong enough to be a national-level hunter, yet this man was able to achieve things he could not. I wonder what he's capable of.
What's the matter, Miss Selner? You're covered in sweat. It seems Miss Selner is feeling under the weather today. Do you mind if we reschedule for another time?
Sure.
He's a king. And a very powerful one at that.
Does that mean he's as strong as a national-level hunter?
No, I can't tell. He's a king, all right. But not an ordinary one. While I was looking at him, he was also looking back at me. And I don't mean Sung Ji-nu. The thing that was staring back at me was the infinite darkness within him. And there is no limit to his powers.